The rise of e-cigarettes has been nothing short of revolutionary, as it has disrupted the tobacco industry and has the potential to change the smoking habits of millions. But as e-cigarettes continue to gain popularity, the question remains, will they lead to the total fall of tobacco and a new era of harm reduction? Or will they open the door to a new generation of nicotine addiction? Well, stay tuned to find out as we take a deeper look at the rise of e-cigarette. E-cigarettes, also known as electronic cigarettes or vaporizers, are devices that heat a liquid, often containing nicotine, to produce a vapor that is inhaled. E-cigarettes are often marketed as a less harmful alternative to traditional cigarettes, as they do not produce the tar and other harmful chemicals produced by burning tobacco. Still, the long-term health effects of e-cigarette use are not well understood. However, it's important to note that e-cigarettes still contain nicotine, which is highly addictive, and other potentially harmful chemicals. Some studies have suggested that e-cigarettes may be less harmful than traditional cigarettes in terms of cancer risk, lung function, and overall health, which could be why there has been a drastic increase in the rise of e-cigarettes and the fall of tobacco. The arrival of e-cigarettes was as far back as 2003, when a Chinese pharmacist named Han Lik was motivated to create a device after his father, a heavy smoker, who died of lung cancer. Since then, the e-cigarette industry has grown rapidly, with many different types of devices and e-liquids now available. One interesting development in the evolution of e-cigarettes is the advent of mods, or vape mods. These modified e-cigarettes often have a larger battery and can produce more vapor than traditional e-cigarettes. Vape mods also allow users to customize their vaping experience by adjusting the temperature, power, and airflow. These devices have become increasingly popular among experienced vapers and vape enthusiasts. Marketing strategies used by e-cigarettes. The rise of e-cigarettes, also known as vaping, has been a game changer in the tobacco industry. But what's behind the sudden surge of e-cigarette users? One key factor is the clever and aggressive marketing strategies used by e-cigarette companies. That is, the marketing and advertising of e-cigarettes have been a significant factor in the rise of e-cigarette use. These companies have used various advertising and promotion tactics to attract users, including television and online advertising, sponsorships, and social media marketing. One of their main strategies has been to position e-cigarettes as a healthier and cooler alternative to traditional cigarettes. They have emphasized the lack of tar and other harmful chemicals found in traditional cigarettes, and the potential for e-cigarettes to help smokers quit. Also, sponsorships of events, such as music festivals and sporting events by e-cigarette companies, have been a powerful marketing tool for increasing the visibility of their products and creating a positive association with the events. For example, e-cigarette companies may sponsor music festivals and place their products prominently at the event, or offer free samples to festival goers. This creates a positive association between the e-cigarettes and the festival experience, making e-cigarettes seem more appealing and socially acceptable to the young people who attend the festival. In addition to that, e-cigarette companies' use of online marketing, particularly through social media platforms, has been a significant factor in the rise of e-cigarettes. You'll agree with me that e-cigarette companies have used social media platforms to run advertising campaigns, create brand awareness, and promote new products. They've also used influencers and celebrities who have a large following on social media platforms to promote their products. This can be particularly effective in reaching young people, as these influencers and celebrities are often seen as role models by young people. But the real ace up their sleeve was the use of flavors. E-cigarette companies offer a wide range of flavors, such as mint, fruit, and chocolate, to mask the harshness of nicotine and make e-cigarettes more appealing to young people. The colorful packaging and the use of celebrity endorsements also help to attract the youth and young adults. The impact of these strategies has been significant, with studies showing that exposure to e-cigarette advertising is associated with an increased likelihood of e-cigarette use, particularly among young people. But as e-cigarette use among youth continues to rise, so does the concern about the potential negative effects on their health and development. In response to these concerns, many countries have implemented stricter regulations on e-cigarette advertising, including bans on certain forms of advertising and using certain marketing tactics. But the battle between the e-cigarette industry and regulators is far from over, and this does not stop it from impacting the tobacco industry's future. As of now, the rise of e-cigarettes has sent shockwaves through the tobacco industry, leaving traditional cigarette companies scrambling to adapt to the changing market. As more and more people turn to vaping as an alternative, the sale of traditional cigarettes has increased in smoke. But what did tobacco companies do? Keep watching. Well, in the face of this e-cigarette revolution, tobacco companies have had to get creative to keep their profits from going up in flames. As e-cigarettes have grown in popularity, traditional tobacco companies have adapted to the rise of this new market by entering the e-cigarette market themselves. One of the main ways they have done this is by acquiring e-cigarette companies. For example, in 2012, Lorillard, one of the largest tobacco companies in the United States, acquired the e-cigarette company Blue. Similarly, in 2014, Reynolds American, another major tobacco company, acquired the e-cigarette company Vuse. Another way traditional tobacco companies have adapted to the rise of e-cigarettes is by developing and marketing their e-cigarette brands. For example, Philip Morris International, the maker of Marlboro cigarettes, has developed a brand of e-cigarettes called IQOS, which heats tobacco rather than vaporizing liquid. British American Tobacco, the maker of Lucky Strike and Dunhill cigarettes, has developed the Vype e-cigarette brand. These moves by traditional tobacco companies reflect the growing recognition that e-cigarettes are a disruptive technology that is reshaping the tobacco industry. Some public health experts have criticized these moves, as they believe that big tobacco companies will use their extensive marketing and distribution networks to make e-cigarettes appealing to young people and perpetuate addiction to nicotine. Overall, the entry of traditional tobacco companies into the e-cigarette market has led to a significant increase in the availability and promotion of e-cigarettes, which has both positive and negative effects on public health. By doing so, these companies have maintained a presence in the market and continue to profit from the sale of nicotine products, even as traditional cigarette sales decline. Another way tobacco companies have tried to stay relevant despite their fall is by investing in alternative nicotine products, such as heated tobacco products and smokeless tobacco. These products, which are similar to e-cigarettes in that they do not involve the burning of tobacco, are a potential replacement for traditional cigarettes. It's like they're saying, if you can't beat them, join them. But it's not all about just changing the product. The advertising game has also changed as well. Traditional tobacco companies have been facing stricter regulations and bans on certain forms of advertising. They've had to shift their approach to more subtle, covert advertising methods, such as sponsorships and product placements. The rise of e-cigarettes has not only affected the traditional tobacco industry, but also has changed the way we think about nicotine consumption. It's a new chapter in the history of the tobacco industry, and only time will tell how it will play out. While the rise of e-cigarettes may offer some potential benefits, such as reduction in smoking-related illnesses, the long-term effects of vaping are still unknown. It is important to continue monitoring and researching the impact of e-cigarettes on public health, as well as the social and economic effects of the fall of traditional tobacco products. That will be all for today's video. Thanks for staying tuned. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you can always get to watch more amazing videos like this. See you in the next video. Make sure to check this next video chosen for you. See you there.